Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's story is written by me. I hope you like it. The Window Bird. There was a morning when I woke up and encountered a bird standing outside my window. This bird was a blue and white colored bird. I was eating breakfast and threw some bread outside the window. I continued my day and went to work. When I got back home from work, I checked outside and to my surprise, this bird was still outside. So I tried to catch it that night. I set up a bird trap and laid low. The bird seemed skeptical at first but gave in once it saw the food on the cage. Yes, gotcha, I yelled while looking at the bird in the cage. The bird looked scared at first but quickly became calm in just a few seconds. I placed a water bowl and more bread in the cage and the bird ate well. I feel like I have company now, I said to the bird inside the cage. Call me crazy, but I feel like the bird, it understands me. I didn't even notice it nods its head. I chuckled and went to bed. The next morning I woke up and told my bird good morning, fed it, and got ready for work. As a single man, I constantly looked for a female companion to get me over my ex-girlfriend. Later that day at work, I met Sarah. Sarah was a blonde and curvy woman, exactly my type. I worked up the courage to talk to her, and I got her number. After a few hours of working and simultaneously thinking about Sarah, I was done with my shift. My day is going great, I said to myself while driving back from work. Once I got back home, the bird seemed a bit angry with me. Perhaps it was starving, because I had only fed it breakfast. Here you go, buddy, I said to the bird while feeding it a big dinner. Unexpectedly, the bird's behavior did not change. In fact, it was angrier. I tried to put on a bird documentary on TV to cheer it up, but it didn't work. So I went to sleep. The next morning, I texted Sarah, "Good morning, beautiful." I was so excited to see her at work today. However, as soon as I finished texting Sarah, the bird started yelling like crazy. "But I just fed you a few minutes ago," I said. What could be wrong with this bird? Maybe I should just set it free. So I opened the cage and I opened the windows. It stopped yelling. The bird got calm and relaxed all of a sudden. So it's not the cage, then what is it? I left the cage open just in case it wanted to leave. And I decided to leave my windows open so it can leave when it wants. I was sad at first, but I had to stop being selfish and keeping a beautiful animal caged wasn't the right thing. I looked at the bird with a sad face and said, "I will understand if you decide to fly off when I go to work, but I want you to be free." "Good morning to you too, handsome," I said out loud while reading Sarah's reply. I wouldn't like to admit it, but I felt butterflies. But again, as before, the bird went crazy. It was as if the bird could understand what was going on and, felt jealous. Kinda creepy, I must say. But at this point, I think I'm just overreacting. So, I finished getting ready for work and drove to work with a smile on my face, ready to see my Sarah. Once I got to work, there were ambulances outside. Someone crashed their car into a pole. Must be someone driving like a maniac at this early morning, I whispered under my breath. Once I got closer, I realized it was Sarah. Oh my God. No. No, it can't be. Oh my God, no, not Sarah. As the paramedics tried to save her, I had to hold my distance so they could do their work, but I I just wanted to switch places with her. Why? Why? I cried. What happened to her? Asked one of my coworkers. I replied, I don't know. A few hours later, she was pronounced dead. An investigation was launched, and after some time, the police had discovered bird feathers inside her car. Apparently, a bird flew into her car and caused her to swerve right into a pole. I immediately had a hunch that it was the bird at my house. Remember, I had left the cage open and the windows open for it to fly away? I think it had evil intentions all along. I drove straight home and I saw the bird in its cage. The bird was singing, but it never sung before. The bird was chirping, but it never chirped before. I screamed at the bird, was it you? Why? How? I went to shake the cage, but as soon as I lifted the cage up, I noticed that on the window there had appeared numerous other birds with red eyes and long pointy beaks. I placed the cage calmly down and stepped away. They all flew in my direction. It all happened in just a fraction. They pecked at me until my eyes had turned red and my arms became wings. I wish I never opened my window for that bird. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what do you think I should do next time. Bye bye.